Hey, yo, what is up, my faux shows? It's your boy, FizzleTheHizzle, aka Ben here. Bringing you guys week 4 of the NCL. That is not my team, okay? Neither is that. That's another thing. This is my team. Going up against, oh boy, against the Ladner Lanturn and my boy Ian. I'm really excited for this matchup, man. Okay, so rocks look phenomenal on this right now. Let me drop some good luck, have funs in the chat. So Crocodile looks like a phenomenal lead right now. Unless he leads like Alola Ninetales, that's like the only problem. His potential rockers are Mega Pinsir, which is not happening. Stunfisk or Mew, and Bendy has an amazing matchup against all of them. So, what's my switch in to Ninetales? Easily, like this thing, because right, like what's a switch in? He could go for like, I think I'm gonna lead Bendy honestly. Oh wow, the one thing I didn't match up well against. Well, this is a problem. He can easily get his Auroraville up here. That was a phenomenal lead. He could easily get his Auroraville up here, and I can't do anything to punish that. This was his plan all along. If that was his plan, I think I'm going to get at Stealth Rocks, honestly. Crocodile looks really good here, to be honest, though. Let me post a link in the Discord. Man, what a great lead, dude. I did not expect him to lead alone. I had a gut feeling. I feel like I should go for rocks here, honestly. But I feel like Scissor is such a good play. He goes for the Blizzard. Okay, I'm glad we didn't stay in then. I'm going to Roost here. Or do I U-turn? I think I'm just going to Roost here. He could have HP Fire, which is fine. Okay, he goes into that. He does outspeed us. And we can't do anything about it. But what's his fastest mon? Like Pinsir? I cannot speed. He's gonna go for an overheat here, I feel like. Since he made the straight play with Alola Ninetales, I feel like he's gonna go for the overheat right here. Well, it takes like a head smash. Stunfisk gets really whittled down. Nothing really wants to take. He could easily go for a Volt Switch here, but I don't know if I want to get this thing weakened. I think I want to go into Endeavor here. So if he Volt Switches out, we're scarfed so we can see what he goes into. Does he Volt Switch? He goes for the overheat. Okay. So this is good for us. At this point, he can assume that we're scarfed. And I'm just going to head smash here, honestly. Because what takes it? Like Mew? Mew doesn't take it. I could double out back into my Crocodile. That's what I could do. I could double back into my Mew. Because I don't know if I want to take Recoil with this. I feel like it's too good. I feel like going Todoroki here. And just firing off a Z Freeze Shock. Yeah, I think I'm going to double back into Todoroki. Because nothing wants to take a Z Freeze Shock. Like, Ninetales isn't coming in here. Ninetales is not coming in here. There's no way. And I don't think he stays in. He's not Will-O-Wisping here. I feel like he's just going to go into his Mew. And we can just fire off a good Z Freeze Shock on something. If he goes into Stunfisk, we're just dropping it. Because this is a really good way to break down his walls. And nothing really wants to take it. If he doesn't... you Volt Switch here? Okay. Oh, that was a... Okay, so we know that the Rotom Heat is not scarfed. That was a misplay on my end. Of course he would go for the volt switch. That makes sense. That makes sense. If I head smashed there, oh, that would have been bye. That would have been see ya. Have a swell day. So he doesn't think my Embor is scarfed, which is good to know in the long run, because nothing really wants to take a head smash besides stun fisk, but that's really good to whittle down. Maybe I should have head smashed actually. I just didn't want to take more recoil than I had to. He's going for the straight plays though. He's not making predictions. He goes into the Sylveon. Are you scarf? Are you scarf? There's no way. Are you scarf? Oh, he's leftovers. Okay. So we're just firing off. He goes into Stunfisk. Alright. See you, Stunfisk. Have a swell day, my man. That was probably his rocker. One less switch into a Flare Blitz. So that's really good. One less switch into a Flare Blitz. His hail stopped as well. That was probably just a sack, honestly. He wanted to see if I had Flash Cannon maybe, or a Steel move. Which was a fine play. But I had no reason to not go for a Steel Z there. So we know that. His Mew could very well be like scarfed here, honestly. It looks like a good bring. It looks like a good bring. It looks like a good bring. Alright, so we got rid of the Stunfisk, which was really big. Because he can't really do much to Scissor now. Like, we have a lot of things that handle Rotom Heat, so after we get rid of that, that's going to be really good. That's going to be really good for us. Because nothing can kill Scissor. HP Fire Sylveon. I expect Sylveon to be more bulky. Judging from leftovers, I think he's more bulky. And HP Fire is not going to do a lot to Scissor. HP Fire is not going to do a lot to Scissor. Because I'm like basically max Spadef. Alright, so getting rid of the Sylveon would have been clutch, but I'm glad that the Stunfisk is just gone now. I feel like he has Scarf Mew though. His team comp makes it seem that he has Scarf Mew. He could potentially be Scarf Ninetales as well. He could potentially be Scarf Ninetales as well. I didn't see an item on Ninetales, I don't think. Did I see a Life Orb? Yeah, I didn't. He's probably no, it wouldn't make sense for him to be Icy Rock. I didn't see a Life Orb. He could be Scarfed. He could be Scarfed. But yeah, that's really good for our Scissor. Like, it was a really good play on his part. Just got for the Steel move. Corkscrew Crash. Could have screwed him over. Goes into Mew. I feel like this thing might be scarfed. I don't know what he goes for here, though. He could get up his rocks. Does he go for a Psychic? Does he go for a Psychic? He could Fighting move here? Z Fighting, maybe? With the Hail gone, we don't see an item. He could Z Fighting. I want to go into Kiana. Z Fighting looks really good on my team. I think I'm going to go into Kiana. I think that's my best play here, because what does it even do? It doesn't really do much. I need it to switch into, like, Mega Pinsir, though. But I really need my rocks up. We just need to make sure... I think I'm going Zapdos. What do you do? Z Fighting? He R-Spheres. Okay, he does have the Fighting move. Which is good for us. He probably has Ice Beam as well. How much is that doing? That did, like, 0. That did 12%. Alright, Mew. Alright, Mew. So, you are offensive. You don't show a leftovers or Life Orb. You do have coverage for me, though. That's important. So, what do you have, like... How much did that R-Sphere do? 12%. Let's see if you are offensive. R-Sphere... So, he is max... special attack. That's really good for us to know. He could be Scarfed. I feel like that's definitely a viable option. Ice Beam doesn't even kill. I think I'm just going to discharge here. Hope for a para. He goes into Sylveon. Can I get a para? We do get the para. Alright, that's really good for us. I would have rather gotten the Toxic on this thing. I can go into Scissor every single time. He could Wish here, but he doesn't have a... he has offensive Mew, so it's not going to be taking a Sludge Wave well. I can go into Katie. If he wants to Heal Bell this off, that's fine. We get a nice chip on something, and if not, we just probably kill with Sludge Wave. I feel like he goes for the Heal Bell or a Wish here. Oh, he's paralyzed. That's huge. So nothing wants to take a Sludge Wave. Does this kill? I feel like it does, honestly. Sorry for the para, my dude. That was actually big. That was actually big. I expected you to go for a Wish or something. Wish or a Heal Bell. Sludge Wave is just my play here. I have no reason to not click Sludge Wave. That does a lot. He's very especially bulky. Did he have Psyshock? Oh, he's paralyzed again. Ian, no. I don't want to win to hacks. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm legitimately sorry, though. I wanted a good match. Man. I really wanted a good match. I'm just going to lock into Sludge Wave now. You kill me inside. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh. Dude. Winning to hacks is never satisfying, honestly. Oh. Oh, no. We got the 30% para with the discharge, and then he pairs twice in a row. I think he's just going to sack it, honestly. He doesn't have any reason to let it go down, or to save it. I'm just going to Sludge Wave here again. Actually, yeah, nothing wants to switch in. Mew is not Scarfed. Ooh, Mew could be Scarfed. What other moves did he show? I think Mew might be Scarfed. Mew might be Scarfed. I think that's definitely what it is. And we have good responses to it, especially with our Scissor, which is really clutch. Since he stayed in, I expected like a Psyshock there, which was a really fine play, which I didn't think about, which was lucky for me. He probably, knowing Ian, he definitely did have Psyshock. Knowing he can live a Sludge Wave, he's Psyshocked right there. And that would have probably bopped me. But he's very bulky. That did 65. That did 65. Oh, wow. Is he max? I am Life Orb. Calm. I think he's just max. Wow, that did like 0. It should have done a lot more. So maybe he didn't have Psyshock. He was more of a utility set. That's good to know. Because when we meet in playoffs, potentially, when we meet... I don't know. I'm pretty sure we don't play in another week. Psyshock didn't actually kill from this range. It does get Psyshock, right? Just to make sure. This isn't important at all. I'm just making sure. He does not bring his... I typed in Sylveon. Psyshock. Yeah, it does get Psyshock. Alright, he lets his Sylveon go down, which was the right play. I agree with that. If he brings in his Mew here, or his Pinsir. I failed to get rocks up, so Pinsir is a really viable switch in right now. Pinsir is a really viable switch in right now. Return does massive, yeah. Return is massive amounts of damage. I feel like he has to return here. Does return plus Stone Edge kill me? Kill Kiana. Double Edge maybe? Does return to plus Stone Edge kill? No, not against Katie. Oh, that blows it back. Kiana. Stone Edge, it doesn't kill actually. It doesn't kill actually. SD plus Stone Edge kills. SD plus Stone Edge kills. I think I go Zapdos, so I let this thing go down. This thing, what is it good for? It's good to whittle the Ninetales and to hit the Rotom hard. If not, I have Endeavor in the back. I think I'm just going to go to Zapdos, go for the straight play. If not, I have my boy. Nothing takes a head smash at this point. How much does that do? nothing. That does 0. I'm just go for a discharge right here. If we whittle down the Rotom Heat, that's perfectly fine with me. Nothing wants to switch in. Mew doesn't want to risk the para. I'm just going to discharge here. Get good damage off of this thing. Stone Edge doesn't look like it kills. If he's max attack Jolly. Yeah, it doesn't kill at all. Unless he gets a crit, which I probably deserve. Okay, he goes into Rotom. We're getting good chip down. We're getting good chip. I'm going to Toxic here. I'm just going to Toxic here. Whittle some more things down. I might discharge again, predicting a Volt Switch. No, I'm faster than him. I'm just going to Toxic here. Okay, he's going to Volt Switch out into his Ninetales. Into his Ninetales. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go into my Mega Scissor here. This is my play every single time. If he kills me, if he predicts the HP, if he predicts a Scissor coming in and HP fires, that's a great play on him. But how much does HP fire do? Like 0. Because remember I talked about in the Team Builder how 81 special attack is like nothing. Alright, Ninetales. HP fire? Not Sire, fire. HP fire. HP fire. I'm the music biz #1 supplier. Alright, how much do you need to Scissor? Like, I'm going to go to Scissor anyway. I'm just going to make sure it's Scissor. Oh, it takes a decent amount of damage, actually. 40 to 48. If he predicts HP fire, that's a great play on his part. He goes Blizzard again. I'm going to Bullet Punch because whittling down Rotom is really good for us. Because whittling down Rotom is good for us. I could U-turn as well. I think I'm just going to U-turn here. Break a Sash, potentially. I could Roost again. Yeah, I think Roosting is a play here. Did he stand in HP fire? I think I'm going to go for the U-turn. Okay, that was a great play on my end. He has leftovers, right? He does. So I can go into this. I can go into my Emboar, but I want to save it to Flare Blitz things later. I want to save it to Flare Blitz things later. Gengar, do you clean this Rotom up? I feel like Rotom is very bulky. Sludge Wave does look like it should KO, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go do that, especially after Hail. Yeah, I think Sludge Wave is gonna pick it off. And we're in really good position for Emboar to sweep at this point. Man, those paras are huge though. That paralysis on Sylveon is huge though. Not Toxic was brilliant. I appreciate it, bud. I needed to chip this thing down to put it in range of Sludge Wave. That was my thought process, basically. With the Hail damage, it's definitely in range. If it's especially bulky, I'm pretty sure we like... Nothing switches in here. Scarf Mew switches in here. Like, I'm pretty sure he's Scarf Mew. He has to be. Actually, the Alolan Ninetales is playing pretty interesting. Either one of those could be Scarfed. And either one of those could be cleaning this game, so... Ooh. Oh, he pain splits. That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm going to Shadow Ball here. Just in case Mew wants to come in. I'm just going to Shadow Ball. That's good. That was a good play in that area. I can let Katie go down. Because one of those two final threats are Scarfed. Either Mew or Alolan Ninetales is Scarfed. But they both get whittled down with Bullet Punch plus Scarf Emboar. Plus Todoroki. Aura Sphere on Mew is definitely there, though. Actually, you know what? I think Mew is Scarfed. Mew is a Scarfed one. Mew is a Scarfed one. Because Aura Sphere with no item... Wait, did Mew... Oh, why? Hold on. Alright, my bad. Back to the game. Because Aura Sphere on Mew with no item. I was going to check if he had an item. If he showed leftovers. I should probably be paying attention to that. I feel like, Snowcone used Aura Sphere? Like, who is Snowcone? The Mew? Yeah. Yeah, I think Mew scarfed. It was a good bring regardless. Okay, we got rid of the Rotom heat here. He can go into his Mew to revenge me. If he goes into Mew, he could go to Pinsir actually. Now I'm just gonna kill Gengar with that. Gengar picking up 2 clean KOs. Unfortunate para on the Sylveon. It was definitely pretty unfortunate. What can I say? That kind of messed him up because Psyshock would have allowed him to not die to Gengar with Rotom, but what he did show was that Rotom was very especially bulky, so that's something to keep in mind next time I prep for him. Because usually, like, Rotom dies, and it lived pretty healthily too, 63%. That was a pretty fat Rotom. That was a pretty fat Rotom. Alright, so let's think what moves Mew has. His best place to go into Pinsir, conceal the Scarf, but at this point I know Mew is Scarfed. If he goes into Mew or Ninetales, I can assume that one of them is Scarfed. Or he could be, like, bluffing. He could be playing the bluff of the Sentry. Gengar just puts in work, man. I saw it sitting there in, like, round 6 or something. I had to pick it up. Great speed tier, hits hard, great dual stab. Pretty solid coverage, too. Had to pick it up. I had to pick it up. His best place to go into Mega Pinsir and just return, because he knows I'm not Scarfed because I showed Life Orb. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to let this thing kill me. I'll go for Thunderbolt. I'll just let this thing kill me. Oh. Oh. I'm very confused, honestly. What just happened there? I'll just Shadow Ball here. Let you kill me. Alright, you're Scarfed. It's good to know. I am very confused, honestly. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. I'm just gonna knock off. Or I could Pursuit. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Once again. I'm just gonna Pursuit, actually. Get good damage to put in range of a Flare Blitz from Emboar. I'm just gonna Pursuit here. He could be Skash. He could be Sash. Alola Ninetales. Yeah. Oh, that's really good damage. Yeah, okay. He has to Blizzard here. You cannot predict anything. He cannot predict anything. If he HP fires right now, we live, and we can Bullet Punch. Oh. Are you Specs? Are you Specs? Alright, well, Flare Blitz kills. And we need to get rid of 2 Mons on the layout. That was a good play. He saw my Sizz play every single time, and that's fair. That's a fair play. Gengar. It was a safe play for me to go into it. I had no reason not to. Because now I just Flare Blitz and win. Okay, he sacks off the Mew. He sacks off the Mew. Are you Specs Alola Ninetales? GG, my man. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way I played. The Scissor was definitely justifiable. Great prediction on his end. He was choice Specs, I feel like. That did a lot. I don't think I should have killed, or I should have died. Good thing to know, though, next time. Definitely the unfortunate hacks on his end was just, it cost him the game. So, not happy about the hacks, but I'm very happy with the way I played. Getting a Brock sooner would have been great, but in the end I won with Scarf, Emboar, and Gengar putting in so much work, man. And Z, Freeze Shock has no switch-ins. That's what we've learned today. So yeah, we are now 4-0 in this league, our best start in team coach history. So I'm very happy with that. This is cool. Show some love on the like button down below if you enjoyed the battle, and hit the subscribe button if you are new. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me. And like always, have a swell day. Peace.